Hi everyone, it's Bob Perkins with AA-ISP's Inside Sales Studio. I'm here with Mike Esterday. Mike, how are you today?
Doing well, thanks.
Mike is the CEO of Integrity Solutions, one of our sponsors. In fact, Mike, you're going to be speaking at the upcoming Leadership Summit in April in Chicago. Really excited to talk to you a little bit about your topic. In fact, it has to do with training. I know your company has trained thousands of other companies around the world, and so you're an expert in that area. But the title of your topic at the summit is "You Can't Teach Salespeople How to Sell by Teaching Them How to Sell." I mean, that's pretty unique topic. Can you talk to the viewers about your session at the summit?
Be glad to, Bob. We're very excited about sharing these ideas. I find that so many groups, they teach people how to, quote, sell. They teach them the scripts, they teach them all the numbers, the details, all the logical stuff. But sales isn't just logical. And in fact, what we find is there's really three conversations that people need to have to be successful. One is, how do you have the conversation with the customer? How do you establish rapport and sell value and give them to help make a next step decision? But there's a second conversation, and that's the one between their ears that they're having all day long. And I'll bet you they're having a lot more of those conversations than they are with customers. This conversation is like, I can sell this, or I can't sell that, or I don't think I could do this. All that junk in their head is holding them back. So we're going to talk about how do managers, that's the third conversation, how do managers have the right kind of conversation to help coach people not only on the conversation with the customer, but how do you figure out what's driving them, what's going on in their head, what's their sense of purpose that's going to help them be more successful. The impacts retention and productivity.
Mike, this is really outstanding. I love that you're using the word conversation, mainly because I think conversation, whether you said to the customer internally or from a manager as a coach, I think the conversation is getting lost today in selling.
Yeah.
We have, we're texting, we're emailing, we're sending out messages, right? But that conversation, I think that art might be getting lost. So anything else you want to touch on about your session in April?
Well, we're going to help managers understand how do you help drive a sense of purpose with your people? How do you shift their view of what they're really selling? How to up the passion for what they're doing? Because I had breakfast this morning with a good friend of mine who's had multiple businesses, a lot of inside sales groups. He said some people, they make the calls, but others, they make the calls. I mean, you can just sense.
I love it.
And he said, we're going to talk about how do you do that? How do you get people to really drive more success?
All right, if you're coming out to the summit, I know many of you who are watching this will be there in Chicago in April. Get out to Mike's session. Thanks, everyone. Mike, thanks for joining us today, and good selling, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. I look forward to it.